Okay, hello. So I am showing off the current functionality of the Twitch dashboard. I can't remember what I'm calling it. But yeah, so we'll start with setting it up real quick. So when you first start up the program, it asks you what your channel is, and this tells the program where to connect. The bot name. We could you can use your own bot here, which is actually really nice. So you could have username bot, and then you tell it to use your own bot, and then you have to get the OAuth token in order to connect. That basically allows the program to connect to IRC, and then it can start monitoring stuff and using that. I have a Twitch toy bot, which people can use instead of having their own if they don't have their own bot set up. But it uses the Twitch toys name, so that's probably not preferable for people who already have their own bot, particularly. That's what we'll use. Now you can see at the bottom here, you've got this control panel. We can actually remove that if you're using OBS. You go to filters, which I'm not showing, and you add a crop filter. And as you can see down in here, really tiny, it says 100px for 100 pixels. That's how big this is, for people who might have wanted reminders. And we can start removing that. Woo, look at it go. Yeah. So 100, you remove that, and you still, you can still see it, so you know what's going on. But for your streamers, they will not see that. So that is in the crop pad filter. I am actually going to keep it here just to continue showing it off. So we have a couple new things which I think are rather interesting. First off, we can go to the wheel, and you can see my lovely test image here. We can actually set this custom now. So we can go to Twitch Toys for me. It brings up the browser. You pick an image for the wheel. It has to be a PNG, preferably one that has an alpha layer to it, so that you get you get that working. This did not work the way I wanted it to, but pretty close enough. So this is my beautiful face. Look at that. Now, so we have that. Let's open this up. I've got, some new buttons down here that just make it more obvious what's going on. So we've got open, type enter in chat. I have 2 ways to do this. Yeah, Twitch Toys, number 1. How about that? And enter. Cool. Unfortunately, 2 people doesn't look nearly as nice because it doesn't have the nice shading that I've got going on, but that's okay. Spin! Oh, look at it go. Oh my god, that eye looks weird. Ugh. Anyway, yay, the winner is Jossie Rossi, and then that gets announced to the chat. One thing I've done, another thing that you unfortunately can't notice, is that the announcements to the stream are delayed by about 15 seconds. So that way, you don't, by the time your viewers see you spinning it, they will already know the answer unless there is a delay. So that has been added. Let's see, what else did we do? Yeah, so we got different images, Oh, look at that. Reset. Yeah, so this is the an image for one of the streamers who's been helping me test. It's been very nice of her. You can also have general alpha as well, so you can actually see through it, which is pretty cool, I think. And yeah, so the other thing I have added here are alignments. So this is a little more relevant if let's say we were up here. If it's in the middle, then you've got a lot of dead space. You've already kind of got dead space as it is. But you can push it all the way to the edges and just keep it even more out of the way. In fact, we could shrink that down. Check that out. That would be pretty useful, wouldn't you say? I suppose in theory you could also do something like this if you really wanted to. Yeah, so these arrangements save. It's rather nice, and I've started to implement them everywhere else as well. such as in the polls, which will hopefully look a lot nicer. Let's get the game running a little bit, actually. Easy. Very exciting. Oop. Alright, hopefully
Good morning and welcome.
This will continue to run. It does not run.
Is provided for the security and convenience of the Black Mesa Research Facility personnel.
Yeah, so the one downside here is you do need to hop out of the game in order to control things, which is kind of too bad, but sort of what it has to be. So testing my poll. First option, this is a thing, so is this. And another. Done. Whoop. Ah, I got the music going, that's nice. So yeah, so let's manually hide that. This is another thing where you can change the orientation depending on where on the screen you might want it. We will keep it here because this would be preferable. And then as you go in and you're playing the game, then you've got you've got this poll on the side. Yeah. And you could definitely, definitely decrease that down. Let's vote for a couple of these. Vote 1. Boom, all the way over. And vote 3. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Vote 3. Now, you might be noticing this color, and you may disagree with it. Players can, fortunately, also change. And that is where another one of the features comes in that I added and I'm very proud of. Let's get this back up. So down here we have a really terrible palette icon. And hey, check this out. Awesome. So now we have the ability to change the colors. The colors also save. So the pole interior is currently this kind of garish purple color. And you can totally change it to anything you want. Yes, I am pretty excited about this. So let's go with a reddish color. Makes it. The one thing this doesn't quite do is it's a little hard to do shades, I guess, at times. But you people are smart. You can figure it out. The pole exterior will keep that black. We will also change the color of the text to also be that same color because I kind of like it. And then the font border, let's actually make that white. I suppose I should actually switch those colors around, but yeah. So this is a completely different design. How about that? And that is reflected in the poll. So, let's put it over here. And have I checked everything? Oh, there's blank, if you want blank. Just get it out of the way without actually turning it off. Figured some people might like that. I'll add a few more details. Currently the wheel doesn't change, but that's okay. So we got the poll. With all of this stuff in, chat will be coming next because that should be something easier to do now that I've got a lot of this back-end stuff and a lot of these design decisions already made. So we will do a crop filter and we'll crop out the bottom 100. And we will put this down here. And let's shrink that down a little bit. That may or may not look any good. I'm not totally sure. Gotta test this more. It's hard to test when you're not a streamer yourself. So, resume game. Yeah, so while this stuff is going on, I'll just swap over to doing a poll again, a prize wheel again really quick. We will open that. We will enter it. And I really like how this looks way better. I'm gonna actually keep that because the coloring is way better than if there's only 2 people. So we will then spin it, but I'll hit the respin button, which speeds it up super fast. So got that spinning in the corner for a while now. Yeah! Just imagine, you too could have this on your stream for the low price of, I don't know, probably $1 or something. I think that's what I'm gonna sell it for. Boom! Maybe $2? Probably $1. No, $2, because then it can go on sale for $1. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, check that out! Oh, Twitch Toys won! Yeah, so this is the current status of the Twitch Toys dashboard thingy. Anyway, thank you for listening to me ramble. Have a good one.